Greetings and salutations. Second Star right back with some more Raid Shadow Legends, and it is everybody's favorite playing event. It is double summons chances for epics and legendaries from Ancient Shards. Always a good time. My wife did such a good job last time breaking up my sacred shards. I brought in my daughter, who was feeling a little bit left out. Yes, but she's now my good luck charm, and she'll be doing the pulls for me. All right, Chloe, I am going to go to the portal. All right, I have 75 Ancient Shards. We'll do 7-10 pulls, and then if we feel aggrieved by what RN Jesus has bestowed upon us, we will pull the other 5 individually so we feel better about ourselves. What do you say?
I say yes.
All right, let's make this happen. All right, so I will open the portal. All right, and I'm going to select the Ancient Shards. All right, now, Chloe, what are we looking for here?
Purple borders.
Uh-huh.
And gold borders.
Yes, exactly. What happens if you pull blue borders?
Grounded.
Grounded, exactly. Okay, so if you would be so kind, Chloe, please hit the mouse button, and let's get our first 10 in here. There you go, with authority. Okay. Oh, look at it. You did some good. No, you did good again. A good job again. Oh, Captain Temila is a really good carry, and I was really hoping that I would get her in this event. So, even though you did pull some blue, I don't think I'll ground you because you did. I know you got out of it. You got 4 epics out of the first 10 shards. That is pleasing to me. Good job. All right, let's look at Captain Temila, shall we? All right, Captain Temila is one of the more recent additions to the Raid Pantheon of Champions. Okay, A1 attacks one enemy and has a 50% chance of placing a 15% continuous heal buff on the champion for 1 turn if the hit is critical. It's really easy to build 100% crit in this game, or really close to it, so that's a really useful A1. A2 heals the champion by 15% of their max hit points and places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. And that can get down to 3 turns. It's always really good to have a 3-turn defensive cooldown. And it can be ascended also. So not bad A2 either. And on the A3, places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Ally protect, really good. The A2, really good defense. And the A1 has a nice heal on it. This is a really solid carry champion that can get you through a lot of content if you are so inclined. All right. I hope that spiel is educational for you, babe, because now we are moving on. Actually, you want to look at Necrohunter? I don't know what Necrohunter does. I have literally no idea. All right, this is another more recent addition within the past couple months. Okay, Crypt Arrows attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Okay, that's interesting. It's always nice to have a defense down on your A1, though attack down is a little bit better, but we'll take a defense down on A1. Okay, attacks one enemy with a 50% chance of attacking all enemies with an extra hit. Extra hit characters are always nice, and 50% chance is a really nice one too. The cooldown, though, at 4 turns, and I'm not sure that this is a champion that I'd want to use epic books on to get the cooldown down to 3 turns, so that's kind of crappy, but we'll see. Alright, in the A3, attacks one enemy with 75% chance of placing a veil on the champion for 2 turns if it's critical. That's kind of worthless. Alright, so I don't know how epic that epic champion really is, but that's okay. And Flesh Terror is a known commodity, and he's not bad at all. Alright, Chloe, shall we move on?
Yes.
Oh, look, they're trying to steal me stuff. I'm not falling for that. Alright, and look, we only have 4 hours and 6 minutes to finish this, so I guess we better get the show on the road, huh? Alright, Chloe, another 10 if you'd be so kind. What do we have here? What is this?
This is my lucky charm.
Oh, the Demogorgon. Nice, okay, good. So, my lucky charm has a lucky charm.
Yes.
Excellent, let's go. Thank you, Demogorgon. Alright. Okay, Chloe, Chloe. Oh, you got bailed out, Chloe. We're almost grounded till you could drive.
Ooh.
Okay, let's look at the Pitiless One. I like the character model on this. I think the mask, the helmet, is really cool looking. I don't know, it's kind of neat. But what does the Pitiless One do? I have no idea. All right, because this is the first one I've ever gotten. Split arrow, level 1, attacks one enemy twice. Okay. Projectile burst attacks all enemies. Each critical hit boosts the champion's turn meter by 15%. Oh, that's useful. I actually like that A2. Agony bonds. It's a passive. Each critical hit heals champion by 15% of the damage inflicted. Not bad at all. And a crit rate in all battles by 19%. Not a lot of champions do crit rate in all battles. Most of them kind of focused on the arena. So that's kind of cool. I like that. All right, so only one epic in this poll, but it's what I didn't have before, so that's cool. Chloe, would you be so kind?
Sure, let's do your mouth, huh?
Oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. All right. Uh-oh.
Oh.
I already have that one. That's okay. She's a good one. Oh, you got bailed out again. All right, so I won't be spending your college fund on a new car anytime soon. Rearguard Sergeant, really good defensive champion again. Attacks an enemy with a 40% chance, placing a 60% decreased defense buff for 2 turns. Not bad, not bad. Attacks all enemies. 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. So that's really cool. So we got a decreased defense on one enemy and then an AoE attack down. Nothing ever wrong with that. And then a 50% ally protection buff and a 50% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Not bad at all, and actually get that down to 3 turns. So Rearguard Sergeant is quality. So Chloe, thank you. I already had one, but that's okay. If you'd be so kind as to continue.
All right, now let's use.
Oh, really? We're gonna do that. You're gonna use his butt to summon shards. Okay.
Yes.
I'll forgive you your 9.
See?
Infernal Baroness. Ah. Scaptus. Yes! Oh. Oh my God! Oh!
I told you.
Always use the butt. Always.
Touch the butt this time.
All right, here we'll rub the butt for good luck. There we go. All right, so this is man. Okay, now full disclosure, I already had a Tomb Lord, but it's always awesome getting legendaries no matter what, and to get 2 legendaries within 110 poll is really awesome. And I did not have a Scaptus, and let me level with you, Chloe. I wanted a Scaptus. I am very pleased that I've acquired a Scaptus, and I have you to thank for that. So thank you. And Infernal Baroness is pretty sweet too. Let's go over her, shall we?
Okay.
All right. We have an AoE on her A1, which I love. A1 AoEs. Attacks all enemies and heals the ally with the lowest hit points by 5% of the damage inflicted. A2 is another AoE with a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Not bad. And A3 places a veil on an ally for 3 turns. And always having like a veil, it's kind of makes the champion kind of useless to me because they're still vulnerable to AoEs. So I mean, it seems like a wasted skill to me. All right, would you like to go over Scaptus?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, another AoE A1 attacks all enemies with 30% chance of stealing a random buff from each enemy, which is always infuriating for your opponent. A2 places a 50% increased attack buff and a 30% increased crit rate on the allies for 2 turns. This guy is awesome in Arena. And Rebirth level 1 removes all debuffs from all allies, then heals all allies. The amount by which each ally is healed increases according to the number of debuffs removed. And again, another pretty amazing Arena ability. And speed in dungeons by 33%. It would be kind of cool if it was all battles. So you could make him an arena lead as well. But that's fine. He's good enough where we can just kind of forgive that for now. All right, girl.
Yes.
Get that Demogorgon butt ready. Let's do some more summons. All right. Oh god, there we go. All right, you're really playing it up now, aren't you? Okay. All right. Okay. Blue. Chloe. Blue. I think we've. Oh, okay. Oh, Rearguard Sergeant again. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Bushi. Oh, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. And every single one of those I have, but you know, you have 3, and right at the end, totally bailed you out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you would have been so grounded. You wouldn't have forgotten. You've done so good this evening that even though I have 3 repeat epics in the end, I am still pleased. All right, Chloe.
Yes.
I don't know how many we have left. Let's check real quick.
Doo-doo-doo.
I have not been paying attention. Okay, we have 20, 25. Okay, so we have 2 more 10 polls, and then we have a 5 poll that we can do if you were feeling ornery. All right, let's do it. All right. Blue. Oh, look at that. Oh, Nazana's always good. I have one, but Nazana is awesome. Okay. A whole lot of uninspiring stuff is transpiring here. Okay. Good. Nazana is another fantastic carry. I already have one. Anointed is actually a really, really good rare to use in Arena if you're like a free-to-play player. Let's go over Anointed really quick because I don't know if people are aware of how good he can be in Arena if you don't have a lot of resources. A1 attacks one enemy 3 times, has a 25% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Having a multi-hit A1 is good because you could also use him in, say, Fire Knight if you were so inclined. His A2 attacks one enemy twice. Each hit has a 75% chance of stealing 1 buff from the target. And the Chant of Violence fills the turn meter of all allies by 25% and places a 30% increase crit rate buff on allies for 2 turns. That's like the arena skill that I was referring to. All right, so if you don't have a whole lot on your roster, Anointed is a good one to focus on. All right, Chloe, this is our last 10 poll. I know. It's sad, but we have to do it. Chloe, if you do the honors. Come on. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit more than that. Wow. How come someone got bad at this? Can you not make the mouse work? There you go. Good job. Good job. All right.
Blue, 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 blue.
Uh-oh.
Blue, blue.
Grounded. Grounded. All right. Maybe when you start to get your learner's permit when you're 15, I might let you out of the house.
No.
All right. I know. Well, you know what? You've done very well. You got me 2 legendaries and a whole slew of epics. So, but you know what? I say we sally forth. Okay? Shall we? Sally forth. Let's use it. I mean, I cleared the vault space, right? So I might as well fill it up, right?
Yes.
All right. Summon. You can do it.
Let's do one of the frills.
Yeah, definitely. No, you know what?
Father,
I know. Sorry. Had to happen. Okay. Oh, wow. I failed miserably. This is a horrible, horrible champion. And you know what? I'm sorry. Please, Chloe, continue. I insist that you, here, there we go. Go ahead. Hit it. Let's keep going because I did bad. Hey, oh, Lady Atessa. Not a very good epic, but I had to use mine in the fusion, so I don't have one anymore, so now I have one again. So I guess if I need more fusion food, she'll be available. All right.
At least I did better than you.
You did do better than me. That is without a doubt true. Let's see if you can keep it up, though, girl. Well, come on. Put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, mouth?
Yeah, you can use them. That's fine. That'll work.
Oh, what about the head?
Yeah, do it. Awesome.
Ah.
But here he is a classic. I already have mine maxed out, but that's okay. Please, Chloe, continue. We have 2 left. All right, let's make them count.
Let's do the butt again.
Yeah, we'll. Can't argue with that.
Ugh.
Yeah, we could argue with that. Tree Feller is not great. A rare bomb girl, which is something you don't see a lot of, but also doesn't have a whole lot of utility. So I did use her early on Clan Boss for my free-to-play because it's the only poisoner I had, but I cannot really recommend this champion to anybody outside of that very limited use. So, this is our last one, Chloe.
Wow, Dad, since you've done this, since you pressed it, you've failed me.
I know I did that, but I'm going to let you finish. You're going to bring us home, Chloe. Bring us home with something good.
Aw.
Well, you know, Ahiria is good. That's not. She's food. I need food, right? I can. She can be cannibalized by another champion. Yes, dear. Can I help you? All right. Okay, so thank you. I think that this was good. We got 2 legendaries in 1 10-pole. That's Chloe. Please. I realize it's midnight and I have you up late, but you're on vacation, so it's okay. All right. I will have to sally forth then and actually try to finish my Torment Fusion by doing another 300 points of arena battles in the next 3 days. I think I can probably swing that. All right, guys, thank you. Chloe, thank you. Demigorgon, thank you. I appreciate you hanging out and seeing the festivities. I appreciate you joining me, and feel free to leave any comments below. I want to hear what you guys got in your double pull event. It's always awesome when it's ancient shards because they're by far the most plentiful. So thank you. I appreciate your watching, and I will see you guys next time. Chloe, say goodnight.
Adios.
All right.
Good night.
Close enough. See you guys.